Good day everyone, welcome to my channel once again. My name is Donald and I talk about small scale businesses, small scale manufacturing and general lifestyle. So today on my episode, I want to talk about 10 daily income businesses you can do in Nigeria and make good cash each day, because business is all about rendering services and making some money for yourself, and the lifestyle of every business depends on two things. One, the marketing, and two, the cash flow. For your business to succeed, especially here in Nigeria, you have to make sure that your marketing is intact, that your marketing is top notch. When your marketing is top notch, you can now generate several leads, and when you close the leads, it now turns to cash flow, because money is the end thing in business. You need cash to run your business. So without wasting most of your time, I want to delve into these 10 daily income cash businesses that you can do even with as low as 50,000 naira, 100,000 naira here in Nigeria. So number one on the list is POS business. Yes, POS business. Although you see POS machines and POS terminal everywhere, that does not mean that the business is now saturated. The business is still making money for people, even for new entrants, because the volume of banking transactions done in Nigeria each day is enormous, and of all these banking transactions, only about 70% of them are done outside the banking hall. That's most of the banking activities we do every day, from sending money, receiving money, depositing, collecting money, is basically outside the banking hall. People basically go to POS shops to make those transactions, because sometimes when you go to the bank, they will tell you they can only afford to give you 20,000 naira. What will you do with 20,000 naira as a business owner? Let's say you have a current account. What will you do with 20,000 naira transaction? So fintechs has made life easier by providing some fintechs companies that now make things easier for people. Some of those companies are now doing the work traditional bankings are supposed to be done, and because of that, now they now create an opportunity for people to make money through the point of sales machine. So POS is the number one business that can give you daily income cash here in Nigeria, so long as you can get a nice place in a nice environment where the volume of traffic, a strategic point where the volume of people is much. Secondly, you make sure you register with any of those companies that provide these services like OPay or MoneyPoint or Kudi, or even the traditional banks. They still have their POS machines if you're interested in their own. Then another thing you need to look out for is how to get your funds. Let's say you're starting with 500,000 naira. The next question you will now ask yourself is, how will I be getting this cash? Who will be my cash plug? Then you look around the environment. Some people go to big shop owners who sells much every day and collect the money and do transfer for them. Others go to filling stations to collect cash from them and do transfer for them. Although these things, there are some percentages you have to pay them depending on what you agree with them. Other people also go to banks. Some people still go to banks to talk the inner to talk to some people who has a kind of authority in the bank who can release much funds for them to do the business. These are the three ways you can secure your funds. One, make sure you get a popular spot where the volume of people are much. Even in your house, if people know you that you do this business, they will definitely be coming each day to patronize you. And every day you can make at least 5k upwards. I'm not joking, depending on environment. Some make 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. I'm talking about profit too. Others make more than that depending on where they are staying and the volume of cash they have. The second business is food business, especially food hawking. No matter the economy, no matter who is really not, no matter how hard things are in Nigeria, people will still eat. That's like an essential. People will still eat no matter the economy, no matter the weather. So food hawking, or the Christian name, Mama Put, the one people go to each morning to go and eat, is a profitable and daily income cash business you can do and make cool cash in Nigeria. Although it may look mundane, it may look like, oh, this is not my kind of business, but people who do this business each day, they make a whole lot of money to sustain themselves in this kind of economy we are now living. This business, for you to do this business, one, you need to know how to cook. At least you need to know how to cook. You need to have the strength. It's not about telling you this business is thinking, oh, it's something I can jump in. Cooking is stressful, I'm not gonna lie you. So you need to know how to cook. You need to have the energy to cook. Then you also need to find a spot, depending on your own strategy, whether you want to be going to construction sites or motor parks or to some government establishments like the local government headquarters or state secretariat or even federal secretariat. Yes, even in Abuja, federal secretariat, they still have places where food vendors stay to service their customers. So you find where you're going to stay, a particular and popular spot where all eyes will be seeing you, where it is easier for people to locate you and to eat. And make sure you are a very neat person. In my own language, there is one local parent they say, I go chop first before mouth go chop, which means whatever you're doing, your food has to be attractive. You too, you have to be attractive for people to now have that zeal and appetite to come close to you and eat your food. Besides food hawking, snacks too. Snacks is also a profitable food niche that also gives daily cool cash. If you know how to prepare snacks, your buns, your meat pie, all those things, then you still use the same strategy as this food hawking. You still make it. Even people that sells fruit like cucumber, apples, bananas, some of those stores in strategic locations, they also make cool cash. And this particular one now also falls in food hawking this particular one also fall in food. That's why I classify these particular ones now. The third business is barbing saloon business. Yes, barbing saloon business. No matter what is happening, people will still like to keep themselves neat and in order. So if you know how to barb or you want to set up barbing saloon business, I can assure you it's one business that will give you cool cash every day, daily cash. In some places, people barb from 1,500 naira, others barb in some upscale environment, they barb up to 5,000 naira, 7,000 naira per hair. But in some rural and remote areas, people now barb their hair or cut their hair from 500 naira to 1,500 naira. I'm not joking you, because the cost of business now is expensive. Before you buy fuel, you know how much they sell fuel now. You buy fuel, you maintain your gen. Depending on where you're staying, maybe if you have constant electricity, that's a plus for your business. But if you don't have, you need to make sure that you're relying solely on generator to run your business. And running business on generator here now, it's not a child's play. So all these things are contributing to push up the cost of barbing or cutting hair now in Nigeria. So you need to make sure that you know how to barb. That's your number one selling point. Make your barbing salon attractive. Make it attractive. Find a way to decorate it. If you have means to put television, you can put. If you can take some things to make it look attractive, so that when people come they can relax. If you can afford AC, you put AC. But if you're running upscale barbing salon, all these things are must. But if you are doing your own, maybe in the rural areas, you are just starting, you need to make sure that at least you still put the environment in order. Buy some music equipments that you can be using to be putting your interlude music, so that when you are barbing people, when you are barbing their hairs, they can still be feeling good and enjoying the music as you are barbing them. That's number 3 business that will give you daily income cash here in Nigeria. Let's go to number 4. Number 4 is laundry business. That's washing clothes. Not everybody has the time now to wash their clothes. So the working class people now prefer giving their clothes to laundry people who can help them to wash and iron while they face other things and face other things of their life. So laundry business or general laundry, both washing clothes, cleaning the house. General laundry business is now a daily income cash business that is lucrative and also appealing. It's no longer what you need to, it's no longer how they used to do it before, that you say, oh, this one is a cleaner. There is nothing like a cleaner or washerman anymore. People are now packaging and upgrading the business to standard that even if you're not a laundry, even if you're not in the business, you now like it and even want to do that kind of business. Laundry business is another business that gives you daily income cash here in Nigeria, and it can make from 5,000 to 100,000 depending on your clients and where you're doing the business. That's the number 4 on our list of daily income businesses in Nigeria. Number 5, phone charging and phone repairs. This one works more for people who stays in rural areas and semi-urban areas, especially in remote villages. If you start phone charging, it's a daily income business and it's very lucrative. This time around, some places they charge from 300 naira to 250 just to charge a phone. Power bank, some people, depending on the aim of your power bank, some charge from 300 naira to 500 naira. That's how bad things are. That's how bad things are now in Nigeria. So if you have the means, you can start phone charging. But that of phone repairs, you need to learn the skills, and it's very profitable and lucrative now, and it gives daily cash. Every day people complain of one thing or the other on their phone, and they want it to be ratified. Who will do it? It's a phone repairer. That business can never go out of fashion as far as we are staying in Nigeria and the kind of environment we now find ourselves. Number 6 is vulcanizing. That's pumping of tires and repairing everything about tire work. Vulcanizing work is not a dirty work. That business is booming. I can tell you for free. It's really booming because why? Most of our youths now, they are no longer interested in such things. So the few who has take it upon themselves to do that kind of business are really cashing out. Now, if your tire, your motorcycle tire got punched, it will take you 1,000 naira to change it. You just buy tube, they will not change it. For motor, it's worse. To repair your motor tire now, it will take you up to 5,000 naira to repair. And they don't care. If you don't want to do it, you go to another place. You know why? They are not much doing it because most people think, oh, this kind of business is not befitting for me. So vulcanizing business is one business that gives daily cash. If you think online, just check around the environment, check how people are, check how the business is moving. I see people, sometimes they see one vulcanizer having close to 10 or 15 vehicles or motorcycles with maybe some of his boys trying to deliver to their work. And sometimes you see all these customers complaining, grumbling. They don't have any other option. They can't do it. unless they can't do it, because not all of them have the skills to do it. So that's another business that gives daily income in Nigeria. Number 7 is provision store. If you have the means, you can start up a provision store. It gives daily income cash in Nigeria, and it's also profitable. But you need to be very careful on the way you manage the business before it collapses in your hands. Sometimes it can be seen this cash flow. If you're not careful, you will know that things are going wrong, but you need to be very careful. If you can manage yourself very well, the business is really lucrative and it gives daily income cash. Why you are stressing on this issue of daily income cash is because cash flow is the only thing that sustains your business. After the marketing that brings in the customers or clients to patronize you, cash flow is the next thing that sustains it. Number 8, computer centers. If you know how to operate your computer, you can set up your own computer businesses, computer centers where people can type things, check their result, do some computer stuffs. It gives daily cash. Even though most people have phones, everybody has phone now, but that business is still booming. Number 9 business that is on this list is auto repairs. That's motor servicing or motorcycle services. That's auto repairs. That's knowing how to repair motors, knowing how to repair motorcycles. That business, another business that gives daily cash here in Nigeria. If you know your way around it, it's one business you can never ignore. It may look dirty, but the money is not dirty. Number 10, which is the last but not the least, is mobile phone accessories. If you have the money to set up a mobile phone accessories, it's another business that gives you daily income cash in this country. And every day people go there to buy their phone batteries, buy their earpods, buy everything they need for their phones to work. So it's one business that will always be in vogue, no matter how you look at it, and it gives daily income cash. These are not the only business that give daily income cash, but these are the ones I take upon myself to explain. There may still be others. It's not late for you to check around the environment and know the ones you can do, and know the ones you have the resources to start, so that you can at least be getting daily cash. It's really necessary as far as Nigeria is concerned now. Thank you. If you like the video, you can comment, share and like, and also anticipate for other videos that will be dropping. Thank you once again.